Hello everyone, this is Maths Grade 7, Chapter 9, Lines and Angles. Before you understand lines and angles, we need to understand what is a point. Actually, a point shows the exact position or exact location of something on a flat surface. Literally, a point has no length, no breadth, and no height. So, to be precise, you can't draw a point. But we represent a point with a capital letter like this. So this represent point C, this dot represent point B, and this dot represent point A. Now, what is a line? Actually, if when you join two points, you get a line. So you join a straight path between 2 points, and that can be extended in both directions endlessly. You can extend it to infinite. Then that type of representation is called a line. Any 2 point on that line can be used to name that line. So for example, look at the point D and point E. Now I'm joining them, and after joining them, I'm extending in both direction endlessly. So this represent line DE. You can also call it line ED. So any of the alphabet you can speak first, line DE or line ED. And the representation is like a double arrow just over DE. So it's represent, how do you read it? Line DE. And how do you read this one? Line ED. On the other hand, a ray is a type of line which has extension in one direction only. It doesn't extend in both direction. It extends in one direction only up to infinite. So it will have one endpoint is a starting point, and other side endpoint is not there. So for example, say the light from this torch start from this torch and it extend up to infinite. So this is the representation of an ray. So we can call it ray ST. How to pronounce this? Ray ST. And look at the representation. You have just single arrow. You don't have double-sided arrow. You have a single-sided arrow. Line segment is a part of line. We just discussed line has infinite length, meaning on both direction it goes up to infinite. So it doesn't have any endpoints, right? But if I have a segment of a line, it will have a two endpoints. You know, the two endpoints of the line segment is used to represent the name of that line segment. For example, say this is a line segment XY. How to write? Line segment XY. And you can observe carefully, there is no arrow sign on this because actually it doesn't extending on both sides. It doesn't extend on both sides. So it is ending at X and Y. So segment is a part of a line. Line segment is a part of a line. Now there is one more new term maybe for you, and that is called a plane. Plane is like all points on a flat surface. Plane represent a flat surface, right? For example, see, this is a plane. On the other hand, this is screen. This screen is also plane on which you are watching this video. Actually, a plane extend in all direction. For example, look at this. This is a plane, it extending in all direction. And any points, 3 points on that plane, you can use those 3 points on a plane to represent the name of the plane. So I can call it, it is called plane ABC. So I can call this plane as plane ABC. Now let's discuss about angle. Angle is like a form from two rays which will have a common endpoint, right? So there is a common endpoint here. Look at the diagram, and you have one ray this side, one ray that side. This part is called an angle. Okay, so rays are called arms of the angle, and the common point is known as vertex of the angle. So in this diagram, see, this is one ray ON and ray OM, and the angle between this, it's called angle NOM. Okay, and this O is called vertex. O is called vertex of the angle. So this is the definition of point O. So how do you represent an angle? You can either call it NOM, this way to this way, or you can also call it MON. So either of two ways you can name this angle. And this symbol is for angle, this symbol. So symbol angle MON, or you can call it angle NOM, representing the angle. Now, if two lines intersect each other, meaning they have one single common point. If two lines are intersecting each other, we call them intersecting lines. They are intersecting, they are giving a common point. You know, for example, look at this diagram. There is one line with red color and one line with black color. This yellow point is on both the lines, right? That's why it is the intersecting line. It is called intersection. On the other hand, when the line is parallel means there is no common point. See, they are not intersecting at all. So they do not intersect. They are called parallel lines. What is the angle between them? Angle is 0 degree. Some people can call it the angle is 180 degrees. So 0 degree or 180 degrees, both are acceptable angle between two parallel lines. And this is the symbol, you know. This symbol represents the lines are parallel like this. Okay, so I can call it line AB is parallel to line CD. So for example, suppose this is line AB and this is line CD. You can represent like this, line AB parallel to line CD. And when we talk about a line which are intersecting each other at 90 degrees, which is also known as right angle, you know, 90 degrees is commonly known as right angle, right? So that is these two lines are known as perpendicular lines. And this is the symbol of perpendicular line. So here I can write down like this, line AB is perpendicular to line CD. Okay, line AB, let me make a symbol of line rather than line segment. Line AB is perpendicular to line CD. So this is the representation of perpendicular line. If you look at the diagram here, this particular symbol represents that this is a right angle, 90 degrees. This particular symbol represents that this angle is 90 degree. Both sides, here also it is 90 degree, right? Now let's go ahead and discuss what are the different types of angles. So you have one simple type of the most simplest and most common type of angles are called acute angle. So these are different types of angle. So if the angle is less than 90 degrees, less than right angle, see this one is less than 90 degree. So this is called acute angle. If it is exactly 90 degree, that is equal to 90 degrees, then it is called right angle. And if the angle is more than 90 degree, then it is called obtuse angle. There are more type of angle. For example, there are straight angle and there are reflex angle. So if the angle is exactly 180 degrees, you can also call it two right angles, right? Because it is double of 90 degree, right? Two right angles. Then it is called straight angle. And as why the name has been given, because it seems to be a straight line, right? But if the angle is more than 180 degrees, but less than 360 degrees, more than 180 degrees, then it is called reflex angle. See this one, this is beyond 180. It's going off, it's going beyond 180 degrees, right? And if you take a full round, then how much This is a 360 degrees, which is called zero. Okay, sorry, this one is 360 degrees because it's taking the whole round. So this is called complete angle. And if you're not going anywhere, then it's zero angle. If you're not moving at all, both lines are not moving at all. So this is 0 degree. And this is 360 degrees, right? So 360 degrees angle is called complete angle. There is no angle, then it's called zero angle. If the angle is more than 180 degrees, it's called reflex angle. If the angle is exactly 180 degrees, it's called straight angle. So let's do some questions. You try please, and then match answer with my answer. an angle measuring 215 degree. So you remember, right? If any angle is, if the angle is more than 180 degrees, then what it's called? What it's called? It's called reflex angle, right? We have just discussed this in the previous slide. So I think reflex angle. This is the answer. Because straight angle is for 180 degree, complete angle is for 360 degrees, obtuse angle is for more than 90, but less than 180, right? And if it is more than 180, then it is called, sorry for the symbol, more than 180. If it is more than 180, that's called reflex angle, 180 degrees. Let's try this question. Which type of is the highlighted angle below? This angle, see this particular angle. If you carefully observe, it is, this box is open little more than right angle. It is more than right angle. It's more than 90. So if angle is more than 90 but less than 180, meaning it is between 90 and 180 degrees, then it's called obtuse angle. So this is the answer. So right angle is exactly for 90 degree, acute angle is less than for 90 degrees, obtuse angle is more than 90 degrees but less than 180 degrees, and straight angle is exactly 180 degrees. So therefore this particular question, this particular answer is answer C, that is obtuse angle. One more question for you. Which of the following is a measure of complete angle? Complete means making full round. You know, this is a line. First arrow, okay. First ray, and you are taking a whole round of this ray. Then second ray is on overlapping on the first ray. Then this is called 360 degrees. This is called complete angle. So my answer is this. Because this one is called straight angle, straight, sorry for the handwriting. This one is little more than 90, therefore it is obtuse angle, and angle 0 is called zero angle. Fine. So this is the answer of this question. Complete angle measures 360 degrees. Why I'm discussing the other answer also? Such that it can clarify you all, even the wrong answer we are discussing. Similarly, next question is, what is the measure of an angle that forms a straight line? Oh, so straight line is like this. So if you are having one ray this side, one ray this side, making a straight line like this, then this angle is how much? You remember that is 180 degrees. So straight angle is 180 degrees. So this is my answer. Because 45 degree is an acute angle, 90 degree is a right angle, 360 degree is a complete angle. Okay, so we have discussed all that already. So this one is straight line is 180 degrees. Another question is, an angle measuring less than 130 degrees and greater than 90 degrees. Okay, so you remember this? Let me draw the all the four quadrant. This is called four quadrant. That is all possible angles you can draw. And let me change the color of my ink to green and see more than 90. So this is 90. This is 0 degrees, 90 degrees, 180 degrees, and this one is actually 270, that is 180 plus 90, and ultimately if I come back here, it is 360 degrees. So this diagram actually represent all the angle. So there they are talking about less than 130 but more than 90. So it will be somewhere here, right? Say for example less than 130, so maybe 120. So for angle, if this angle is around 120, this angle is around 120 degree. I'm just taking an example which is less than 130 and more than 90. So 120 is a good example because 120 is less than 130 and more than 90. So what type of angle it is? I hope you have already guessed it. right? This is an obtuse angle. So this is the correct answer. Because right angle will be exactly at 90 degree, acute angle will be less than 90 degree, straight angle will be exactly at 180 degrees. This is the obtuse angle, which is less than 180 but more than 90. Okay, so actually in this diagram, I want to specify one more thing. It will be very helpful. This whole thing, if the angle is between here and here, then it is acute. If the angle is between here and here, then it is obtuse. Okay, and if the angle is after 180 up to 360, then it is called reflex angle, right? So this is a kind of a simple diagram where all type of angles are represented. Even you can also write right angle here exactly. This is the right angle, and here you can write straight angle. So this diagram is a kind of a summary. Looking at this diagram, you will be able to answer all type of question. And if you're coming back, this is called complete angle. Complete angle, right? Let's go ahead. Now we will learn some words which will be like relationship between two different angles. So first word is complementary angle. If sum of two angles is 90 degree, then they are called complementary angles of each other. So in this example, angle ABC, how to write? Angle ABC is equal to how much? 60 degrees. And in this example, angle angle DEF, the vertex is written in the middle. Vertex is always written in the middle. So it's called DEF. I can call it FED also. And how much is this angle is given? 30 degree. So how much is the sum? So sum of angle ABC plus angle DEF equals 60 degrees plus 30 degrees. 60 plus 30 is 90 degrees, which is a right angle. Therefore, these two angles are called complementary angles. So how can we write in the answer? Angle ABC, this is representation of angle ABC, and angle DEF are complementary angles. So this is an example, again an example. See, these two angles. If you talk about this angle, first one is this blue color angle, which is 40 degrees. What is the name of this angle? This angle can be represented, let me write here, angle PYZ. Angle PYZ, that is given 40 degrees, right? Similarly, angle PYX, that one is 50 degree. Second, I'm talking about this angle now. So first one is this angle and second one is this angle. And if you sum them, that is angle XYZ, then obviously 40 plus 50 is equal to 90, right? So if sum of two angles are 90 degree, what they call it? We call it complementary angles. So in this example also, angle XYP, see, I wrote here PYX, but you can write it XYP as well. And similarly, angle PYZ, they are complementary in nature. They are complementary of each other because their sum is 90 degrees. Their sum is a right angle. Clear? If you have any doubt, please type in chat in the comment box and I'll answer. Now there is one more pair of angle which are called supplementary angle of each other if their sum are 180. So please don't get confused. If sum of two angles are 90 degrees, then they are called complementary. But if sum of two angles are 180 degrees, then it's called supplementary. So remember, complementary gives you 90. I'm not writing the full word, and supplementary is equal to 180 degrees. Just for remembering, I'm not writing the correct spelling here. It's just a shortcut. I mean just to remember. So complementary 90, supplementary 180. Complementary 90, supplementary 180. Please remember like this, right? So for example, in this case, see there are two angles. This is angle PQR. So in this example, angle PQR is given to be 100 degrees, and in this case angle ABC is given to be 80 degrees. So sum of them, angle PQR plus angle ABC gives you 100 plus 80, and that gives you 180 degrees. So these two angles are supplementary as written here, right? One more example of supplementary angles. Okay, see this example. So here they are very simple, both are 90 degrees. So obviously their sum is 180 degrees. So two right angles are also supplementary of each other. So you can always say two right angles are supplementary of each other, true or false. Answer is true, because they are two right angles. See, the first one is angle XZW, that is 90 degrees. I'm talking about this particular angle, right? Then I'm talking about another angle, angle WZY, meaning this particular angle, right? This is also 90 degree. If you try to add them, then answer will be 180 degrees, right? Some of these two will be 180 degrees. Therefore, it is their supplementary angles. So even two right angles are also supplementary angles of each other. So let's do some question for the supplementary angle. What is the question? Question says, name the pairs of supplementary angles in the figure below. Oh, so what we have to look for? Are we supposed to look for sum should be 90? No, because this is for complementary, right? So I have to look for sum should be 180 degrees. For supplementary angle, the sum should be 180 degrees. So there are many options, right? There are many angles where sum will be 180 degrees. For example, if I talk about this angle and this angle, the sum will be 180, right? Because it is across a straight line. See, I'm just how to think about this question. You have to just think of a straight line, and angle around it, angle on it will be the pair of angle will be supplementary of each other. So let's take these two. So this one and this one. So how to name it? PTS. So angle PTS and this one angle STN. So an angle STN. They are supplementary of each other. Clear? So for example, if I erase this, for thinking of more pairs which are supplementary of each other. So for example, in this side also, this angle, okay, and this angle, they are also supplementary. So how to name it? Angle PTK, let us write angle PTK and angle KTN. I forget to write angle here. Let me write now. So this is angle KTN. These are the only two answers? No, there can be more even. Let's think about it. Let me erase this part and think more options here. So okay, let's consider this straight line DK. Let's consider this straight line. So here also this angle and this angle are also supplementary to each other. So again, one more pair is I'm getting angle PTK and angle PTD. Okay, this time I have taken these two, this particular pair 1, I'm sorry, angle 1, angle 2. In this pair I have taken these two angles. Similarly, I can think at the bottom also. So let me change the color of my ink to represent it. So I can talk about these two angles also, this and this one. They are also supplementary in nature. So my final answer, the last one, is angle DTN, this one, and angle NTK, this one. Now see, name can be angle KTN also. So NTK or KTN represent the same angle. So these are the four answers. Can we think more of it? Maybe you explore. If you find more pair of supplementary angles, please let me know in the comment box. Let's move to one more question. Here we are supposed to find out complementary angles. So you have to be very careful about this. If it is supplementary angle, then you have to look for 180. But you are looking for complementary angles, then you have to look, the sum should be 90. The sum should be 90 degrees, not 180 degrees. So what they're talking, from the figure, determine whether angle KHL and angle LHM are complementary angles or not. So let's verify, let's check. KHL. So this is KHL. So they are talking about this angle. Okay. Let me just draw this diagram cleanly. They are talking about angle KHL. So they are talking about this angle. This one, first one. And then angle LHM. LHM. L and then H and then M. Is the sum of these two angles is 90? I don't think so, because the angle LHM itself is 90. Observe this symbol here. Let me erase this such that you can see the symbol clearly. What I'm talking about? I'm talking about this particular symbol. See, this particular symbol represents 90 degree. So the one angle, this particular angle is itself is 90 degree. How can the sum will be 90? Sum will be always more than 90. If I consider this angle as well as this angle, then sum will never be 90. Sum will be always more than 90 degrees. So they can't be complementary. So answer is no, they are not complementary, because their sum cannot be 90 degree. Their sum is more than 90 degree. One of them itself is 90 degree, right? So if you are adding one more, it becomes more than 90. Clear? Let's go to next question. Oh, angle G and H are complementary angle. Find the measurement of angle H. What is the M represent here? Measurement. Measurement of angle H, meaning the value, how many degrees. So very good question. See, first of all, the figure is not on a scale, means the angle may not be exactly 41 degrees. So this information is just for, representation of the diagram. You need not to worry, because you are not literally have to measure it. You don't use protractor to measure it, right? So it is 41 degrees. This particular angle is 41 degree, and it is asking, this is angle G. Angle G is 41 degree and angle H is X degrees. So I have to find its value, and they are complementary in nature, meaning their sum is 90, right? So I can solve like this. If they are complementary, angle G plus angle H will be 90 degrees, right? And angle G is 41 degrees, and angle H is X as per given in the diagram, or you can assume the angle GH is X. The sum is 90. Then you can solve like a simple linear algebraic equation. It's 90 minus 41. 90 minus 41 will be how much? 49 degrees, right? So the correct answer is this one. Do you agree? If you don't agree, please put your doubt in comment box and I'll try to answer one to one. Similarly, there is one more question. What it says? If angle JNQ, let me draw in the diagram, JNQ. So this particular angle. So let me erase this. This particular angle is 105 degrees. It is little more than 90, and from the diagram also it seems like it is more than 90, right? Then what they're saying, find out the measurement of angle TNQ. TNQ meaning this one, right? This is question mark. So let's assume this angle is X. So how will write? Let's angle measurement of angle TNQ is equal to X degrees. And you know they are supplementary angle because their sum is 180. How do you know? Because this is a straight angle, right? This is a straight angle. Straight angle which is 180 degrees, right? Therefore, angle JNQ plus angle TNQ should be 180 degrees because they are supplementary of each other, and from the diagram also it is clearly visible that their sum is a straight angle. So JNQ is given 105 and TNQ I have just assumed X degrees here, I have assumed here, right? So sum is 180 degrees. So therefore X is equal to 180 subtraction 105. If you subtract 105 from 180, answer will be 75 degree. D part is my correct answer. So what is the main solution of this question? What is the main point in this question? From the diagram, you have to understand that sum of these two angles is 180 degrees. And then you have to proceed for calculation, right? So diagrams are very important in geometry. This is a geometry chapter, right? So in geometry, diagrams are very important. What you can do in some question, if diagrams are not given, you should draw the diagram. Then only you will be able to find out you will be able to solve the question easily. Similarly, there is one more question. It says angle ZMP. Where it is ZMP? ZMP, meaning they are talking about this particular angle. How much is this particular angle? As per question, this particular angle is 42 degrees. And they are asking angle, measurement of angle SMZ. SMZ, meaning they are asking this question. So this is assuming this is X degrees. So again, assume, you can say assume measurement of angle SMZ is equal to X degree. Now see, these two are visibly, it's very clear visible that the sum of these two is 90. Look at this blue line. What this blue line represent? It is a right angle. Right angle means 90 degree. So they are complementary. Although it is not written in the question that they are complementary angles, right? But from the diagram we can guess or we can find out, and it is visible that their sum is 90. Therefore they are complementary. So I can write like this. Since they are complementary, you can write in words also. They are complementary. Since they are complementary, angle ZMP plus angle SMZ equals 90 degrees. Why? You can write in bracket complementary angles. Complementary angles. So angle ZMP is given to be 42 degrees as per question. Angle SMZ you have just assumed X and the sum is 90. Therefore, X equals 90 minus 42 and that's equal 48 degrees. 90 minus 42 is 48. So B is the correct answer. So in the previous question, the sum was 180 and here the sum is 90. So actually you have to guess this with the help of the diagram. Now there is one more question. It says angle F is supplement of angle E and angle M, measurement of angle if 89, find angle E. So here they are not given diagram, here they have given in words that they are supplement. What does it mean? Angle F plus angle E is 180 because they are supplementary angles of each other, right? So that's, you can start the question like this. Now angle F is 89 degrees and angle E is unknown, so let it be like this. I can assume X also, or you can just write angle E, no issues, both are acceptable. So therefore angle E is equal to, that 89 will come on right hand side, and because that side it was in addition, this side it will be in subtraction. So 89, if you remove 89 from 180, answer will be 91 degrees. So this is the answer, right? Similarly, next question is their complement. Complement is 90. Supplementary angles means 180 degrees. Sum is 180 degrees. Complementary angles means sum is 90 degrees, right? So we can start like this. Angle A plus angle B is equal to 90 degrees. Why? Because they are complementary to each other. Complementary to each other, right? You can write the reason in the bracket. In the previous example where the sum was 180, you could have written supplementary. Okay, and A is given 80 degrees plus angle B, you can assume at X, or you can write just B, 90 degrees. Therefore angle B is equal to, therefore you can write the symbol of therefore, 90 degrees minus 80 degrees, which is 10 degrees. So answer is 10. Okay, so now let's move to a different type of angle called adjacent angle. Adjacent angle means angle next to each other which have a common vertex and one ray is common, like this. See, so here angle ABD, this particular angle, is adjacent to angle DBC. So these two angles are adjacent to each other. These two angles, this one angle ABD and angle DBC, they are adjacent. Remember, angle B is common to both of them. See, I'm calling their name. I'm calling angle ABD and I'm calling angle angle DBC. So if you carefully observe this middle alphabet, they are same, meaning the vertex is common for both the angle, right? And one of the arm is also common. One of the ray is also common. In this example, this one, BD, this one. This BD is common to both the angles, right? So these type of angle are known as adjacent angles. So see here written, adjacent angles are angle ABD and angle DBC. Adjacent angles do not overlap each other, meaning they are like adjacent to each other, but they are not overlapping each other. So from this figure, from this diagram, you have to determine whether angle GHM and MHK are adjacent or not. So let's highlight them. GMK, let's find out. GHM. So it is talking about this particular angle, right? This particular angle. They're talking about this angle. And second one is MMHK. This particular angle they are talking. So they are adjacent, yes, because they have common point H, common vertex, and a common arm, common ray, that is HM. HM is common to both. If I clean the diagram and explain again, in this angle, in this one, first one, and in this second one, in these two angles, there is a common vertex and HM is the common arrow or or common ray. So therefore they are adjacent. So answer is yes, they are adjacent to each other. See, please ignore this HL. Even MHL is also adjacent to GHM. Fine. But whatever they are asking, we have to focus on those two angles and find out if they are adjacent or not. Next question is, which pair of adjacent angles below are complementary? Complementary means their sum should be 90 degrees. So they should be adjacent as well as sum should be 90. So in this example, it is totally visible that sum of angle this one, this angle, angle first angle, and sum of this angle, angle second angle, it's not 90. The sum is actually 180. So actually you have to ignore this diagram. This is not correct answer. We have to focus on next diagram. Sum of this angle, angle number 1, and sum of this angle, which is angle number 2. They seems to be complementary of each other because their sum is 90. Look at this symbol. I told you na, this symbol represent right angle. This symbol represent 90 degree. So here they are 90 degrees. So name of the angles are angle SQT, this one, SQT, and angle TQR, angle TQR. Okay, so not this one, TQS and TQR. These are supplementary. I'm sorry, complementary angles. So answer is C. So answer is C. Correct answer is C because these two angles seems to be RQS. In this example, it is given RQS. RQS, the whole of it. You know the 90 degree. RQS is actually the whole, both of angle together is RQS. So it's not complementary. So last one is the correct answer. Okay. Now let's talk about linear pair of angles. Two adjacent angles are said to form a linear pair if their sum is 180. So two angles are linear pair if their sum is 180. So for example, this angle plus this angle is equal to 180. Therefore, they are said to be linear pair. So angle APC and angle APD. See, angle APC, in this example it is 60 degree, and angle APD, which is in this example is 180 degrees. So 60 degree plus 180 degree is equal to 180 degrees. Therefore, they are called linear pair. So if sum of two angles are 180 and plus they are adjacent as well, okay, then it's called linear pair. So they should be supplementary plus adjacent. They should be supplementary because their sum is 180, and along with that they should be adjacent to each other. Then what term we will use for them? Linear pair of angles. So here is an example. Find the measurement of angle TNQ if measurement of angle QNJ is 180. So let's represent this in the diagram. So what is given? QNJ is given. QNJ. So this angle is given. 111 degrees, 111 degrees. So what will be the value of TNQ? So TNQ, meaning this angle is question mark. So assuming angle TNQ equals X, okay, and they are linear pair of angle, their sum is 180 degree. So I can write angle QNJ plus angle TNQ equals 180 degrees as per the diagram. Very simple, it's visible from the diagram. Okay, therefore I can write angle TNQ is given 111 plus X equals 180. Therefore X equals 180 minus 111. So answer will be, I think, if I subtract 11 from 18, if I subtract 10 from 18, it's 70. So it's 69 degrees. So this is the first answer. Clear? If you have doubt, please let me know in the comment box. One more question. Name the adjacent angles and linear pair of angles in the given figure. So there are so many angles, adjacent angles. See, so ABD, ABD, meaning this particular angle, and angle DBC, this one, DBC, they are adjacent. So this is one of the answer. There are more adjacent angles. See, they are trying to explain with the animation. So these two angles are this pink color and orange color. They are adjacent. Similarly, angle ABE, ABE, which is 90 degree, the green one, is adjacent to angle DBA, DBA, which is blue color, right? And now linear pair of angles. So linear pair of angles means angle EBA, this one 90 degree, EBA, EBA, and angle ABC, both are 90 degree. So they are linear pair because their sum will be 180. For linear pair, sum should be 180. Sum should be 180. For adjacent angle, sum may not be 180, right? So this is another angle, EBD, green color, and this red color, DBC. What are vertically opposite angle? This will come when the two lines are intersecting like this. You know, two lines AB and BC, they are AB and CD, they are intersecting like this. Sorry, the lines are AD and BC. Okay, so they are intersecting like this. So opposite pair of angles, these two, this is a common, this is an intersection point. It's called point of intersection, P. P is called point of intersection. So the angle formed at the point of intersection, there are four angles. So opposite angles are called vertically opposite angle. So angle APC in this diagram, angle APC in this diagram, this angle, and angle BPD are vertically opposite. Similarly, these two angles, angle CPD and angle APD, they are also vertically opposite. Although they are not literally vertical, but we use the term vertically opposite, right? So at the point of intersection, it's common vertex for four angle, and the angle opposite to each other are called vertically opposite angle. So for example, in this case, this green color APC and this green color BPD are vertically opposite of each other. And similarly, this red color, angle CPD and angle APD are also vertically opposite to each other. And I'll tell you a secret, vertically opposite angles are equal to each other, right? It will come in next slide, I guess. So yeah, it is written here, vertically opposite angles are equal. This is the secret. You'll be able to see so many questions on this property. So see, angle APC equal to angle BPD and angle APB is equal to angle CPD. This is according to diagram. So we can do one question on the basis of this vertically opposite angle. Which pair of angles in the figure below are vertically opposite? So you have to find out two intersecting line. So for example, in this diagram, two intersecting line are SE and AL, which are intersecting on Y. Please ignore this line, HY. You can ignore this line, HY, because that is not a complete line. That is a line, for example, it is not extending in the bottom side, right? Therefore, actually you have to consider two intersecting line AL, this one, and SE, this one. So in this, these two are vertically opposite. So this one is vertically opposite to this one. So here you can find out the names in the answer, and let me use different color. And this angle is vertically opposite to this angle. So green color is vertically opposite to other green color, and red color is vertically opposite to other red color. So let's name it AYS. So you can see, I can see AYS written here, and the vertically opposite angle is LYE. Here it is LYS written. So this is LYS. They are not vertically opposite. This is wrong answer. So actually AYS and LEY, these are vertically opposite. LEY, LEY. No, E is not at the bottom. Even this is wrong. So let me just think again. Let me think all of them. AYE. Okay, let me clean the diagram. So this is a wrong, this is wrong. Now consider only second answer, AYE. AYE, they are talking about this angle, and HYL. HYL, they are also not vertically opposite. They are not equal. So this is also wrong. Now finally, let me just change the color to green. SYL. SYL, this much. SYL and EYA. EYA. Ah, this is correct. They are vertically opposite and equal. So this is the answer. So actually in this question, we have to check all of them one by one from the diagram. Okay. Now one more question in the similar type. It says, here I will use the concept, the property of vertically opposite angle, that vertically opposite angles are equal to each other. So here it says SEY is 59 degree. Let's identify this angle in the diagram. SEY, meaning this angle. So this angle is 59 degree. This angle is 59 degree. And which angle they are asking? They are asking LED. Angle LED. LED. Meaning they are asking this angle. And we can easily observe here, they are vertically opposite. So LED will also be, angle LED will also be 59 degree. Reason? They are vertically opposite. They are vertically opposite angles. They are vertically opposite angles. Clear? So answer is 59 degree. A. Angle around a point is 360 degree. If you consider all the angles around a point, then sum will be 360 degrees. See, moving from here to here 80 degrees, further 53 degrees, further 87 degrees, further 148 degrees. I need not to even add it. From the diagram itself, I can say the sum is 180 degrees. So the angle above all add to 360 degrees. Sorry, I just said 180 degree. I should say 360 degrees. So angle around a point is 360 degrees. It's like a one round. If you stand facing to north side, and if you take a round towards west and then south and then east and then come back to north like this, how much angle you have rotated? Answer is 360 degrees. So same question is here also. So let's think about this question. Question says, we can find a known angle using this property. What is the angle C? So sum is 360. We have just done it. Sum is 360. So if we add all of them, so sum of all the known angles they have calculated, I mean 63 plus 50 plus 75 plus 110. So they have added all the known angles. Only C is unknown here, right? C is unknown. So we have added all of them. So it comes to be 298 degrees, and total is 360. So angle C will be 360 degrees minus 298 degrees. So final answer of the C for 62 degrees. This is also an example. See, in this example, angle 4 and 6 are vertically opposite, therefore they are equal, and angle 3 and 5 are vertically opposite, so they are equal. So in this example, these two, this red color will be equal to this red color, and this green color will be equal to this green color, right? This green color will be equal to this green color. What it says, if angle 5 is 130 degrees, then what will be the value of angle 3? If this is 130 degrees, this will also be 130 degrees. This is a property of answer is 130. That's true. Similarly, if angle 6 here is 50 degrees, Then what will be the value of angle 4? Angle 4 is opposite of angle 6, so that will also be 50 degrees. So answer here is 50 degrees. Done. So these are answers for this type of questions. Here again one more example. Wow, what it says? There are find value of x and y. If you carefully calculate all this value, it is a mostly an algebra question because there are unknown x and y are involved. And as per questions, they are equal, opposite angle are equal to each other. Okay, let's, what they are saying, find out all the values. So if we know x and y, I can find out all the values. Let's try to solve this question. So as per question, 3x plus 5 is equal to 4y minus 15. Why? Because these two are equal, right? And I can simplify them. Fine, how can I simplify them? Let's the variable on one side, okay, not plus. Let me bring the 4y on left side. Let me bring that 4y on left side. The 4y was on the right side of equal sign. I have to bring it this side, so positive becomes negative when you change the side. And let me bring this 5 to that side. So minus 15 was already there, minus 5 is there. So this becomes minus 5 and minus 15 is equal to minus 20. Now this is the first equation. This is called equation number 1. Equation number 1. Now second one. Second, these two are also equal. These two are also equal. So actually x plus 5, x plus 15 equals y plus 20. Again, what I'm going to do, I'm going to find out value of x in the form of y. So I'll take this 15 on that side. So x will be, y plus 20 was already there, and this 15 becomes negative when it goes that side. So it becomes 5 plus 5. So actually value of x is y plus 5. This is equation number 2. Now I'll use this value of x. Now I will use this value of x. This is equation solving. This you will study in algebra thoroughly. Now this particular value of x I'll use in equation number 1. So what I'll do, in the place of x here, I'll put y plus 5. So we can say using or substituting x equals y plus 5 in equation number 1. Let me put, so it was 3x, so it will become 3y plus 5. In the place of x, I'm writing y plus 5. Minus 4y as it is. See, I'm copying from here, from equation 1. And that equals minus 20. Let me solve it. Let me open this bracket. 3 will go to both of them. 3y plus 15. 5 into 3, 15. Minus 4y becomes minus 20. There's no space here. So I'll solve here. So 3y minus 4y is equal to minus y. Because 3y minus 4y. 4y is bigger. It's negative. So it's 3 minus 4 becomes 1. I mean minus 1. And this minus 20 and this 15 go to that side, becomes minus 15. This is minus 45 degrees. And both are minus, therefore y is 45 degrees, removing minus sign from both sides. So y is 45 degree. And then I can find out x also from this equation. So x is 45 plus 5, that is 50 degrees. So I have calculated the values of x and y. So my answer is x equals 50 degrees and y equals 45 degrees, right? Now I can calculate all the angles as per the question. Let me use some other color, say blue. So this particular angle is 3x plus 5. So x value is 50. So 3x is equal to how much? 3 into 50 plus 5. 3 into 50 is 150 plus 5, 155 degrees. This angle is equal to how much? Y plus 50. Y is 45. Y plus 20. So 45 plus 20, and that gives me 65 degrees. This angle 4y minus 15. So 4 multiplied by 45, because y is 45. minus 15. 4 into 45 gives me 180 minus 15. 180 minus 15 is equal to 165 degrees, right? And finally, x plus 15 will give me, x was 50, so 50 plus 15, that is 65. Okay. Uh, these should be equal to each other. So it's not 165, it is 155. They should be equal to each other. So there's something wrong. If I subtract 15 from 180, I'll get how much? I'll not get 165. Yeah. 10. 165 only, right? And here it is 15. So something wrong because they should be equal. So we need to check here what is something wrong here. Actually, I see here I did something wrong. Here 20 minus 15 I have written 45. Actually it is 35, right? So it is 35 degrees. So y is not 45, y is 35. Y is 35, therefore x is not 50, x is 40. So my answer has changed. This is wrong. X is equal to, this is a quick mistake for calculation mistake. So we have to be very careful while calculating. So x should be, x answer for x is what much? How much? 40 degrees, and answer for y is 35 degrees. So if I use these two angle and I calculate these value again, I'm giving you homeworks to calculate all these values. I calculated it, but I calculated with wrong values, right? Wrong values of x and y. Please calculate with correct value of x and y, and you will see that property is true. That is, opposite angles are equal. How did I know that I was wrong? Because the opposite angle were not coming equal. They should be equal to each other, vertically opposite angle. So it was coming 155, it was coming 165, they're not equal. So that's why I immediately thought that I did something wrong. And that calculation was 20 plus 15 is 35. I did 45. So I request you to calculate this, the values, and find all the answers. And here this is 180, sum is 180, so x plus 165 is equal to 180 degrees, and accordingly you can find x is equal to 180 minus 165. Please subtract and find out the exact answer. So these are the example of opposite and adjacent angle. One more example, you can observe the different color. So thank you very much. Please subscribe to the channel, and if you want the solution of the exercise, please join the WhatsApp group. Link is given in the description, and I will send you the solution of the exercise, which will be password protected. You can use password 5678 to open the file.